If you have a mortgage, you've got bills, if your fixed income isn't really keeping up with those bills and you need an out, then listen up, because this is going to be an educational video where I show how a reverse mortgage can help you pay off your bills, pay off your mortgage, maybe pay off your credit cards, and really just cash flow easier. And what I've realized over I started doing reverses in 2008 and it's 2024. So for my 16 years of helping folks, yes, saving the money is great, but the weight that lifts off of your shoulders once your money is saved, and once you know that you don't have this massive bill that's draining your savings or coming out of your investments, then you sleep a lot easier at night. Real quick introduction, if you haven't seen me before, my name is Jason Eichmiller. I run this channel, own Key Home Lending and Reverse Mortgage Reality, and I've helped a little bit over 460 seniors learn about and get reverse mortgages. And I started doing this thing in 2008, and now it's 2024, and the success. And when I come to you in these videos, I go over my clients' success stories because they're so powerful. The fact that this little program, it's a tool, it's a program, it's just a mortgage. It's nothing like, people overcomplicate it, but it's nothing too fancy. But just the fact that this program can help you knock out your mortgage, it can help you knock out your credit cards, it can pay off what you need to pay off. Then it does other neat stuff like credit lines and monthly income, but we're not going to really talk about that so much in this video. We're just going to go over kind of the debt relief aspect of it. I've got plenty of videos on the reverse mortgage credit line, and those videos, that's where I'm behind a desk and sharing my screen because the concept's a little bit tougher. But in a nutshell, let's talk about David. Yeah, we'll go over David's situation. David is 72, and he has a house, $800,000 house. He owes $250,000 on. Not a huge mortgage compared to what the value is. He's got a lot of equity, but David also has credit cards, and the $67,000 in credit cards that he's paying, plus his mortgage payment, principal and interest. And I'm just saying principal and interest because with a reverse, you still have to pay property taxes and homeowners insurance. So never want to back that out. But between the mortgage and his credit cards, he's paying over $2,300 a month. $2,300 a month to his bills. And Dave's on Social Security, and he does okay on Social Security, and he's got a little bit in the bank, but not a ton. And he came to me just thinking, I want to be clear. I want to be able to be able to pay my bills and not wonder, geez, how much longer is my savings going to last? And hint, he had already looked at it, and at the rate he was going, his savings was only going to last another 3 years. So what we did for David is we identified his problem, identified his situation, and put forth a reverse mortgage, helped him through his reverse. And what we were able to do was very simple. We paid off his mortgage, and we gave him the money to pay off his credit cards. Now, after we did both of those things, he had a little line of credit left over. Just left it in a line of credit. It grows. It's acting as his retirement safety net, as kind of another savings account that he just created. But the biggest thing for David was his cash flow. No mortgage payment, no credit cards. He kept the credit cards open, and he's a pretty responsible guy. Just kind of lectured him a little bit, like, hey man, you cleared out your cards. You cleared out your mortgage. Yes, cards are great for emergencies, but that's what the line of credit, the reverse mortgage line of credit, is for as well. Do not screw this up. Do not charge stuff on your credit cards that you shouldn't charge. Okay? I think David gets it. Like he he listened to me enough, and you probably tell like my clients become friends, and I keep up with them, and David knows if he does something silly, if he starts, I'm walking into the sun right now, so you might see me start to squint a little bit. If David starts to spend his money on goofy stuff, now it's kind of the honor system because I can't check his credit or anything after he did the reverse, but he'll tell me if he did, he's gonna get a verbal thrashing. But in all seriousness, David is okay, and he's going to, like, just this one, again, this tool, it completely changes the trajectory of his retirement. David is now financially comfortable. His bills, I mean, now he has a surplus just with his Social Security income. It's so cool. David doesn't have to worry about his bills on a monthly basis. So what does David do at night? Besides very, very, very occasionally go out to a nicer dinner with his friends and not worry about it? When David gets home, David sleeps like a baby because David knows that he's okay. So that's a reverse mortgage for debt relief. It's easy to conceptualize and to share it with you guys, but just if you want to learn the mechanism, very, very quick. And I've got reverse mortgage explain videos and basics videos, but in a nutshell, what we do with the reverse is we qualify you based on your age, based on your home value, based on the interest rates. And then we say, okay, well, based on your age, home value, and interest rates, you qualify for this percentage of your home's value. Now, what we have to do with the reverse is we have to pay off anything that's liened on your title. So, with one exception, I'll go over the exception in a second. But we pay off your mortgage. If you have taxes due, any bills, liens, judgments, whatever it is, we pay it off. Then, if there's money left over, that's where we can get creative. And that's where now I'm not a financial advisor. Whoa, now I'm really into the sun. That's where we can get creative with this program. And it's very consultative. It's, hey, what else do you have out there? Do you have bills? Do you have savings? Do you have investments? What do you need? Like I always ask people in the beginning, not to say that the reverse mortgage can do everything you want it to do, because there's nothing, you've probably heard this before if we've spoken, but there's nothing perfect in life but Powerball, but that's kind of hard to get. So what do you need a reverse mortgage to do for you so that you're happy? What can it do? What should it do? What does it have to do? And then knowing that and going off of my experience helping over 460 other folks, is we put a plan together and we execute it. Basically, okay, if a reverse mortgage could do this, pay off your bills, set you up with a line of credit, pay off your mortgage, whatever it is. How's life? Are you living better? Are you living easier? Are you enjoying yourself more? Yes? Then fantastic, we do it. No? Won't help? Okay, great. Well, at least you learned about it. So that's what it does. We give you part of your home's value in tax-free cash based on your age, your home value, and the interest rates. You stay on the title. This is stuff that some people don't know, unfortunately, but it's very, very obvious once you understand how reverse mortgages work. So a reverse is just a mortgage. People overcomplicate it, but it is. It's just a mortgage where you decide if you want to make payments or not. If you want to make payments on it, some of my clients do, fantastic, do it. If you don't want to make payments and you figure that money is better, that principal and interest is better in your pocket doing things for you than in the mortgage company's pocket, especially when the mortgage company doesn't care about it, then you don't make payments. It's completely, most of my clients choose not to make payments on it, but I've got some, as they say, different strokes for different folks. Everybody's situation is a little bit different. So you can make payments if you want. Most people choose not to. You stay on the deed because, again, this is just a mortgage. We're just a lien on title. So you have full ownership. Sell the house? Sure. Pay the thing down? Sure. Pay it back? Sure. Not pay a red penny, well, besides your property taxes and your homeowner's insurance, because you must do that. Not pay anything? Sure. Absolutely. Either way, what do they say? The world is your oyster. So you're a full owner. You have full control over the house. Do whatever you want with it. If you sell it, whatever is owed gets paid back through the sale. If you pass it down to your kids, you pass away. First of all, if you have a spouse, then the spouse is protected. So if you die, the spouse is okay. If your spouse dies, you're okay. And when you pass the house down to your kids, they decide what to do with it. Now, just like a mortgage, it's not free money. It does have to be paid back. So what'll happen is your kids will pay it back. They'll decide if they want to keep it or don't want it. If they want to keep it, refinance it, pay it off somehow. Pay the mortgage company back, and it's only the money you took plus the interest. That's it. The rest of the equity is yours, your heirs. So they want to keep it, pay it back somehow. If they don't want the house and they just want some money out of it, then just sell the house. Got 6 months to do it. With a traditional reverse, you can petition HUD for 2-3 month extensions. So really have up to 12 months, but just to be safe, let's just say you only have 6 months to sell it, which is plenty enough time, by the way, if it's marketed the right way. So put it up, sell it, whatever is owed gets paid back, and you get the rest. Or your heirs get the rest. You don't get anything because you have your angel wings. So that's kind of the reverse mortgage in a nutshell. And the last thing I want to touch on, there is a special. When I said that, got some flies are around here. That's no fun. So I said earlier that we always have to pay off your mortgage. There is a catch to that. There is an exception, not a catch, an exception. So if you're one of the states, there's called a second reverse mortgage. So if you're in California, Florida, a few other states, and the interest rate on your first mortgage is super low and you're okay and you don't want to touch it, then we can actually do what's called a second reverse mortgage, where we leave your first mortgage alone and we just give you extra cash, again, to pay the bills. I've had a lot of people use it to fund businesses, a lot of bill paying, a lot of credit cards. Use it kind of as like as a HELOC or a second loan, but of course you're not you're not strapped with monthly payments on it. So that's it. I hope you can kind of put your thinking cap on this and look at your situation. You doing okay? How's the bills? If you do need some help, then just like David, you can give me a shout. Again, my name's Jason Eichmiller. My phone number, give it to you right now. It's 888. I'll put it in the comments below or in the description, but it's 888-309-9705. Again, 888-309-9705. You can email me at jason@keyhomelending.com. Or if you want to set up a time to chat, just go to www.reversequotes.com and you fill in your information. You can also see, if you scroll down, you can see some testimonial videos that I've done with clients and some reviews and stuff like that. All right, well, hey, appreciate you coming on this little walk with me. I still have almost a mile in, so I've got 2 miles to go. Gonna hang out, look at some nature, see if I can find a gopher tortoise or a snake or maybe even a gator. We'll see what there is. All right, take care of yourself, and really, if you need help or you want to just investigate this reverse and see if it can work for you and see if it can help, then give me a ring, shoot me an email, drop me a line, and again, I'll do my very, very, very best to help. All right, thanks so much for coming on this walk with me. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and feel free to reach out if you need me. Take care.